Have you ever made a small mistake, something as simple as wearing the wrong shoes, and ended up discovering something you never expected? That's what learning English is like sometimes. One small moment, one strange word, and suddenly you're somewhere new. One of the best ways to learn English is through stories, because stories make language feel alive. They give words a place to live in your memory. If you want to explore English through unforgettable stories like this one, subscribe to True English and leave a comment. It started in a hurry. Amin was late to his photography class. It had rained earlier, so the hallway floor was wet, and students had left their shoes by the door as usual. Everyone did it. He kicked off his wet sneakers and rushed into the studio barefoot, camera around his neck, heart racing. He didn't even look when he came out and put his shoes back on. They looked like his. Same color, same brand, same loose shoelace on the left side. But when he started walking, something felt off. The right shoe was tighter than usual. Not painful, just unfamiliar. He figured someone had tied it differently. He didn't think much of it until he got home and took them off. That's when he noticed the name, written in faded blue marker on the inside of the tongue, RAS 1989. He didn't know anyone with those initials. Definitely not in his class. But he checked the other shoe anyway. Same name, same strange writing. Inside the right shoe, he felt something. He reached in and pulled out a tiny folded paper. Dry, delicate. It looked old. He opened it slowly. There was a drawing. Simple. Two figures standing under a tree. One was holding something, maybe a book or a box. Underneath was a line written in English. I left it where we met. You'll know it by the sound. Amin stared at it. The paper was yellow at the edges, as if it had waited years to be found. He didn't understand. Was it a message? A joke? A mistake? He turned the paper over. There was a location written in pencil, barely visible. An old park on the edge of the city. He hesitated. Then he went. The park was mostly empty, full of fallen leaves and old stone benches. It didn't look like much. But near the middle, he found it. A tree. Wide, tall, roots breaking through the ground. He waited there for a moment, unsure. Then he heard it. A chime. Not music, just a single note, carried by the wind. He looked up and saw it. Hanging from a branch, a tiny metal key tied with red thread. It tapped softly against the wood whenever the breeze passed. He reached for it. It wasn't old. In fact, it looked almost new. Attached to the key was another note. Not everything gets lost. Some things wait to be worn again. He didn't know who RAS was. He never found out. And the next day, someone else had taken back his real shoes without leaving a message. But those few hours stayed with him. And now, every time he ties his laces, he thinks twice about what he's stepping into and what story might be waiting. In today's story, you learn natural phrases like fell off, barely visible, and waited years to be found. You also saw how small details and mystery can bring power to everyday English storytelling. We post original English stories every day. Like this video, subscribe to True English, and tell us in the comments. Have you ever discovered something by mistake? See you in the next video.